welcome. Tuelimishwe kwa masuala ya jamii, tutumbuizwe sana mbalimbali, tujuzwe juu ya matukio ya kila pembe, twawapa burudani kwa familia nzima.
Good evening, welcome to The Perspective, rather my perspective, because I have ladies and gentlemen on set, and this is the first season of Gents and Ladies. You know, the other previous season we had a lot of you guys talking about the men's den, and then we talked about the girls talk, but this time round, these ladies and gentlemen tell me we are going to discuss this under one roof. Hatuwezi kuwa tukiongelea mambo ya madem kama madem na tujui machali wanafikiria nini. But the matters of subject to discussion tonight, they are so versatile, and most of you ask for them. Roda Kipro, this is your topic, my perspective. On my very, very far left, I have huyu jamaa. Hebu tuambie jina yake ni nani?
They call me Eugene Andavo.
Eugene Andavo, thank you so much for coming on set. The middle center, Mama Kelele, ni Yesu tu.
It's Jesus, Muhonja.
Muhonja the African, and of course there's a gentleman here. Yeah, mama kumea mandevu. Sijui ameingia team baba majibaba. Tell us.
Yeah, James Wasonga.
James Wasonga, very, very welcomed here on the My Perspective, rather.
Noreen Ambata.
And she's back after taking so much leave. Alikuwa ameenda kumea mapembe. The very, very far right.
Godwin ule mmoja.
Godwin ule msee. Welcome. My name is Likuyani Eli, and this is season 1 of My Perspective. Broiler ama kuku kienyeji?
Broiler.
Kienyeji.
Okay.
Yes.
So wewe umeenda against yourself, rather. Okay, let's see. Eugene, your take?
Broiler.
Broiler. Anytime.
Broiler.
Broiler. Okay. What's happening here? So you only have one kienyeji?
Yes.
Kenyeji all the way.
Okay, I can tell, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a very imbalanced debate, but you can join us in the comment section. Let us know what you think about dating. If you were to have a babe, or a babe for that matter, would you go all the way to the village to get your woman or man of dream, or would you rather do it from the city? Yes. Mbona broiler? Eugene.
Broiler ndio broiler.
Wait, man. Don't swing to us and look all handsome. Tell us why broiler.
We live in the city.
Yeah.
And in the city broilers ndo ziko. So out ndo tunataka. Hatutaenda. We won't go to the village to look for the others. We deal with what we have on our hands at that time.
Okay. That's the man's perspective. Lori?
Well, I'll go for kienyeji. One, because kienyeji we are two. Like
I'm told you are not audible enough. Let me help you
I'm
out.
not audible?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I would really prefer to date a man who is a kienyeji, because this is a man who understands what life is. Okay? Because from the village we are taught different differently, and yes, we come from different backgrounds, and coming from different backgrounds, it means uko ndio penye kuna mashida, you know. It doesn't mean everyone has problems, but we are taught the hard way. You get? Yes.
Hard way, soft way. Ama wewe ni mubaba with the baby boy kind of features.
Yeah, for me, broiler all the way, kwa sababu kuna test, kila mwanamume anakuwa na test yake.
Yeah.
Na ukienda kienyeji, mimi hakuna siku hata nimebambika hata kidogo.
Wait. Are you trying? Have you been sampling? Okay, tell us your experience. Why?
Yeah.
What happened with your kienyeji experience?
Yeah, there's a time I traveled kind of Ushago. Then there was this chick, kwa nimpoa tu poa, ko vibe freshy. But the first approach, udem kuniambia amenipenda. You know, sometimes people say actions speak louder than words.
Yeah.
Udem alinibaya tumandazi hapo na mua. Then I was like,
She was hitting on him.
What did you just say?
She was hitting on him.
She was hitting on him. Okay. I mean, a girl has to try anyway.
Yeah. So okay, the spirit was there, like nakudai hivyo, like the vile brother anafanya nakubaya very nice gift, but mimi sakubadai after like 8 months nikajua pia dem akwa anajaribu kupropose give yake, like
So the lady went all the way, bought you miwa,
yeah.
na mandazi.
Yeah.
Yani that is sugar, and yani you are her sugar, and you are the bread. Okay. Let's have Muhonja's
Yes,
perspective.
I was waiting for
Yes.
that. You see, I hate struggling. I hate struggle, love. And the Kenyeji calls for us to sit down and say, oh, you know, babe, I'm used to not eating. Please, I love eating. So I
Clearly,
want
we can tell.
clearly, like now for me, like I would go for a broiler because one, I don't have to teach this broiler new tricks, in town. I don't have to say, hey, so this is KFC. I want someone who has experience because hey, I'm a baby girl. I don't want to come to see Taki. I mean my nails. I want someone to you are broiler. I don't want to start thinking about my you see my nails. Hey. It's Jesus, me Yesu. So I want someone who will take care of me, like, you just call me and say, hey, you are supposed to go to the salon, you're supposed to make your nails. But you will want me to look the way I want because at now I'm being kienyeji, please. Siwezani.
Godi, what do you have to say in return?
I have
Shots fired.
simple analogy, and I'll use now the kuku itself. Kuku kienyeji, you don't have to, I don't know, going around kuja kubabysit, ameenda happy. In Nairobi ukiachilia broiler, ameenda, you don't know if they'll come back or not. But kienyeji, one thing you're sure, it ended the farthest end, ni hapa kwa fence narudi kwa nyumba. You don't have to monitor. Broiler, my friend, imekutana na broiler ingine, zimepotea. So, we like chase money or babysit someone.
So can I answer you on that?
Yes.
Have you ever brought in a house help from Nairobi and a house help from Ushago? Yes, this Kenyeji will come, by the way. The Kenyeji house help.
Yeah.
And then with time, then she starts noticing, the watchman likes me. So I'm likable. Let me tell you, you will go to work and come home and the house has not been done anything, your child has been left like that. But broiler is used to these things. So if it's time to settle, hakuna kitu hajafanya. You do.
Well, before we just lose it, guys in the comment section, let us know what you think. So far so good. I have corrupt paramedic. Anasema bora kitu iko na guy. Okay, fine. Village guys are doing the thing. Village are more disciplined. He says, Princess Ola, welcome. Kienyeji, lazima we boil it, or rather cook it for long. Okay. Yes. So you thinking unafanya tu confirm you received. Confirm you received.
And trust me, the same way you'll take a shorter time to boil it, pia mtu mwingine atakuja kuiboil tu haraka hivyo before utoke kazini.
Hata yeye for long, bado tu mtu mwingine ataboil.
No, wewe mwingine akiboil, kienyeji utapata kabara na boil.
Sasa bro, let me ask you. You just want to have someone like who looks the way they want.
Let's not mistake one thing. Unajua, for you guys, you look at kienyeji ni venye mtu anavaa. You can have someone mwenye they're dressed smartly, but they are kienyeji. Na pia unaweza pata broiler yenye hata ijijui. Yes, ni broiler, tabia ndio kibroiler, lakini hata kuvaa na vaa tu kienyeji.
Let's talk about tabia. Let's take a break. My director there tells us we need to take a break, but when we come back, we want to know, is it the character, ni tabia, uzuri wa mwanamke ni urembo ama ni tabia, uzuri wa mwanaume tumeambiwa ni nini, ni doshi? I don't know. Let's take a break.
Ama mfuko.
It's some kids, it gets them, it feels like, so it's me. So it seems I'm the problem. Then they start developing guilt consciousness on issues whereby if skills like labeling is addressed well, in case there's a problem with kids, if you have a house help, you have a parent.
I cannot control without the screen. Sasa niko sawa sasa. And welcome back. My name is Likuyani Eli. Sijui nani ameni mute, but it's all right. Are we good? Great. My name is Likuyani Eli and you're watching My Perspective. And in fact, ladies and gentlemen, this is the perspective from both gents and ladies when it comes to matters, relationships. Are you able to tell if you want to go for kienyeji way, what we call the village babe, or the town babe? And before we left, guys were exchanging blows here. Body on the other hand told me, mambo ni tabia. Is that where we want to start?
Exactly.
Tell me.
Because, you need someone you can hold a meaningful conversation with. Kienyeji ni mtu utakuwa na pesa atakwambia, you know what, we need to look for kashamba somewhere, we need to build a future, kids need to go to school.
Where is the tabia in that?
The tabia is, it starts with how you think. It starts with all with the mindset. Because the way you think, it will translate into your actions. But if you find another broiler who is after party, weekend, kuna happen wapi, sijui tunaenda wapi, when will you ever think of a constructive thing venye mnaweza build future?
Yeah, I just want to add on what
Yes,
let me add on what Godwin has said. I can say broiler, my perspective, broiler, there are people who are, I can say they are petty in a way.
Oh, so men are
You
petty.
get?
Men
Yes.
are petty.
Most of the broilers are petty, very petty. Then they are childish in a way, most of them. Okay? Ile nye, like, I'm going somewhere, maybe let's say the way Godwin has said about someone who you can have a meaningful conversation with, all right? So, mse anasema, okay, nimepata hii thao, si tuende tukanunue kapombe, ama si tuende KFC. Like, you can never have something like, okay, I think at the end of the month, this is a goal that I want to achieve. Nile, oh yeah, where are you? Ni 9:30. Uber, like you always think about how to spend, and for me it feels like, okay, this is not a person that we can build a future with.
Eugene?
I have a problem with the way Vienyejis are thinking. You can easily tell. From the way they are thinking, you can easily tell there's a problem.
Yeah.
Someone, a broiler who lives in the city, we are all working. Us going to KFC is a good thing because we leave the house very early in the morning. We come late. When you come late, you need something, as in something that takes shorter time to prepare. Or you come with takeaway food.
Then
you
you're
go
a
take
poor
your
planner.
food. Listen. You go take your food and then you sleep. Very early in the morning, you are out. When the money comes in, you are babe, my fellow broiler.
Hey.
The broiler is working. She is working, I am working. You see?
Yes.
So we at the end of the month or a certain time we can put our money together and then we start something. You see, we are all working. The fact that we are all working, the income is coming double. Okay. Now you see, as compared to the other one, only one person is working. So the other one who is at home has a lot of time to think.
And how work or his work is just to say, hey, at your plan. But I mean, Africans are so used to struggle mentality, such that we feel like if I take myself out after having a long day, I am wasting money. No, let me spend on myself, because if I die right now, ni nyinyi mtakuleo pesa, by the way. By them sijaribu kula pesa yangu, by the way. I will haunt you.
And then another point. Yes. She said at 9 p.m. I call her or she calls me. We go out. When you go out, there's chances. That's part of networking. When you go out, you can meet someone. He can give you an idea over a cup of moja baridi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone can give you an idea, and then the two of you can start something. So that's part of networking. You see, it might be at night. The time doesn't matter, but you don't know who is sitting next counter.
And great deals are made at night. Yes.
Okay, fine. Let's talk about the deals and the character. What do you think of the character input broiler?
Me feel like I would say they never change. Our changing kabisa.
Who doesn't change?
Kienyeji. Yes. Kwa sababu unapata udem amekula life ngumu. Amesota. Paka ile time anapata tu do, anapata ile opportunity yani ya kutumia do. Ile shida liko nayo anafikiria anarudi tu kwa hiyo shida. Unaelewa? So anamkia tao. Haiwezi atajiba kitu ya maana. Hata food tu basi, food ambayo inakusaidia mwenye mwili yako. Kula food poa.
Haizi
Unapata
kupigia
dem
mwili
amepika.
pole.
Haizi ambia mwili pole. Unapata. So akili yao inakuwa so imeko close sana. Hata tu nguo ya kununua. Unapata mpaka unapata msee. Na unaona wase wanakujaga wenyewe wanakujaga tao wana make it in life. But tunashangaa msee ako na doa, ako na kila kitu. Lakini ukiangalia hata dressing yake.
Anaishi kama mtu fulani nilisikia anaishi nyumba
Ule
cheap
msee.
lakini na mamilioni kadhaa.
Ule msee.
Fine. Is that a poverty mentality? Is it a character? Is it about where we come from? And excuses for that. Noreen, let's start with you.
Okay, what I can say is it's not about the mentality or something, because as when I started the show, I said that we all come from different backgrounds, of which hapo ni watu wenye wamelelewa na mashida. And I would really want to disagree with what James has said. We don't give ourselves opportunity to buy ourselves something so that we can look good. You know, some of us, okay, most of us, tunatokanga huko nyuma and we're like, okay, this is the kind of life yenye nimepitia. And now when you reach at a point where, manze, I need to change my family completely. These are people who are going for it. When they decide to go for something, they go for it. You know, as compared to the broilers. Broilers amezoea kudekezwa kama mayai. You get?
But what is wrong in being
Listen. It's not wrong. Yeah. It's not wrong. Yeah. The problem is the chances of this broiler getting spoiled are very high.
What is wrong with getting spoiled?
You're getting spoiled, and you'll get spoiled, and you'll not take care of yourself, as I will.
But my problem is with, it's what I said also, struggle mentality. You know, I mean, even African people are always like, you know, even when you're describing your love story, for people to look at you and find inspiration, it has to be, hey, this man cheated on me for long, but then one day I went to my knees and I prayed unto Jesus.
No, I watched
I watched War Room, you see. And then now that is where people start thinking like, hey, by the way, I want my relationship. But if we just met and we vibed and we never had these issues, there's nothing inspirational for us Africans there. And it's struggle mentality. Like, fine, you're thinking like, okay, so I have come from that place where I lacked even something to eat, yes? Yeah. So now that you have it, you treat your body, yes? But so for you guys, you still want to live in that same state. You forget that when you die, that man, it is us, the broilers, who will eat. And shamelessly, without shame, let me tell you, we will eat your money.
Let me tell you one thing. The most common thing with broilers, misplaced priorities.
Okay.
But you told you
No.
guys are well placed.
Because we know. You know, you cannot tell me you earn, the first thing you think about is partying. You see, that's why you'll find most of these broilers, watapigia selfies wakiwa Nairobi. Locha ende ushago. Their homes are zinakasujia aje. Mtu haizi piga hata picha kwao. Unaona? Because you are leaving your parents struggling just in the name of unataka kutufresha. Mimi nitaona picha kwa Instagram and then unataka kusaidia nini? I don't care. You know. And then,
okay. Instagram babes, do you agree with what God is saying tonight? Because we want to find out.
and living a fake life.
Are you on Instagram?
Nani alisema kienyeji hafai kwa Instagram?
You know what, guys? This is an interesting conversation, and I know you guys missed the Arts in Heart. We stream every single Tuesday right now, beginning this week, and we apologize we are a bit late, but from Tuesdays, every single Tuesday, we'll be streaming live on Facebook, the Arts in Heart live on Facebook. Of course, we have Instagram pages also, and we have the Arts in Heart official on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, this is your moment to subscribe. But meanwhile, let's take a quick break, and we come back with more and more kienyeji and broiler stories.
It's some kids, it gets them, it feels like, oh, so it's me. So it seems I'm the problem. Then they start developing guilt consciousness on issues whereby if skills like labeling is addressed well, in case there's a problem with kids, if you have a house help, you have a parent, kindly separate the person from the problem. Address the problem, spare the person. Attack the problem, spare.
Okay, and we are back. These guys backstage, they are making a lot of noise. I don't know what's happening here. The stage is on fire, I would say, literally. And we are talking about kienyeji na mambo ya inaitwa nini? Broilers. Okay, fine. Let's get some comments here. But why do some broilers make it in life? That is Brian Sheila. And we have Kipro who is asking, Noreen Ambata, umeamua kuchoma? Kienyeji mbaya sana. Thika is live. That is Art for joining. I'll be crossing over to YouTube to see who is saying what in a moment. But meanwhile, umesema tusipige picha tukienda nyumbani?
Hamna place hata kupiga picha.
Why?
Wababa wameharibu broiler Nairobi.
Okay, this Mubaba here. Are you a Mubaba by any chance?
Bila pesa.
Or
Chilling with the big boys.
are you're chilling with the big boys?
Okay, let me add on whatever this guy is saying. Relationship wise, unapata na dem broiler tu poa, unaambia tu one word, mimi niko rada yako, udem anashikanisha.
Exactly.
Dem kienyeji. Dem kienyeji.
Let me tell you.
Let me finish first.
Let's give you some latitude. Let's give you some latitude.
You see, hawa sio fikiri ushikanisha haraka. Unaelewa? Sasa zingine hata unataka tu, okay, you just want to hang with her. Utashinda hapo na vitu nyingi kumconvince. They also create time for themselves. Lakini now is all about familia yangu, mzazi wangu, wakinionana na wewe. You know, those kind of stuff. Wambo personally mimi zinanibo. Na siwezi date sana kienyeji. Juu it's a relationship, it's a two-way traffic. Mimi nakupenda unanipenda. Let's do 50-50. Kwa nini ni convince?
Yes.
Kwa nini naweza kuja kwenu daily tena kungoja hapo chini ya mti?
Akichuna maua.
Ukichora kwa mchanga.
Chora
Ukichora kwa mchanga na ujidunge.
na bado mtaachana.
Na bro leo nakwambia tu kweli maze, niko rada yako maze, jemo mimi siwezi. Na utataka tu poa. Lakini ude mkenyeje atakupeleka huku na
Unakuwa confused.
Tuonane hataki kupatikana.
Struggle mentality.
Yes,
Juu ameambiwa kwa ngumu na yeye anakutaka pia. Yesu. It's Jesus.
Okay, you know what? Nori, you have a point to say because I see some comments here in the YouTube
Just
channel.
a statement.
Yeah.
Just a statement. James, can I tell you something?
Yeah, tell me.
You know, good things,
Yeah.
they take time. Okay? Anything that you get easily, you lose easily. Sasa sini broilers.
Wewe ulisikia wapi? Why are you speaking
No,
for
I've,
that?
I've associated with you people.
On a serious though.
I know your character.
Imagine. On a serious broiler inagrow na 2 weeks. Na inakufa within those 2 weeks.
Ni sawa, simesha fulfill nini yake.
Let's take the comments. Let's take the comments. I think Princess Ola is all by herself here in the comment section, but I see Kienyeji lazima we boil it to rather cook it for long. I think we had gone that way. Kienyeji akichanuka, you are finished.
Yes. Yes.
Zena says acheni madharau, kwani mnatuchukuliaje? Sisi wa ushago, my friend, we know everything. Tena tumepitia unyongoni, tumefundwa tukafundika. Nisituone hivi. Wewe.
We are sorry.
Soccer fans Banta, the show is lit. Definitely it is. And let's get one more here from Zena Hussein, who says, mwanamke ni mwanamke ila kila mtu amezaliwa na tabia za kwake, awe wa kijiji ama wa mjini. Kwa mfano, kunao wa mashambani wana sura za upole, lakini ndani kuna makucha makale.
Wachi hapo.
Umeuliza utapewa nini?
Wanakunywa nini?
Guest, you are on fire.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. If you can continue giving us the contribution. And I see I'm being told some of us are squeezing into the camera, so I will allow our director to give us the right angling. Okay, so let's switch gears a little bit. And we are told Nairobi has been defined as the bed rooms to everyone. Is this what is this why you are propagating the news of broilers, Muhonja?
You see, let me tell you, this is not news because our wakienyeji, they know about the green lodging.
Yes.
It's just that they don't have the smartphones to shoot those scenes. And us in Nairobi, it's the same thing. Same script, different casts. You know.
Wait, what are green lodgings? Kwa mahindi?
Kwa mahindi.
Ask
the kienyeji. Sisi ni hapo broiler. Sisi hatujui, we just read, you know. Sisi tunasoma tu kwa mtandao, si ndio? But these people are bad. Let me tell you. This one, you see, like for example, you married this one. You two kienyeji, you know, you'll be getting that thing from that green lodging and her from the green lodging. But you see, for us broilers, we'll go like, hey, babe, I don't feel your vibe. Like, you know, it's straightforward, yeah? we can decide to be friends with benefit, and it's clearly defined.
Yes.
You know, we don't go around the bushes and say now okay, let's try this 1 month tuone venye vitu zitaenda. And you see, for the kienyeji's, she can be loving this dude, by the way, but because she's been trained to act hard, she has to go for advice from the other kienyeji. Anakuambia aje, ati aliniambia atanipeleka kata kwanza. Ndani ya roho you want baby, you want.
Noreen, unakataa mara ngapi kitu kabla uitiwe?
Mara ngapi?
Let me tell you, lazima tukatae kwanza.
Why?
So that like unajua, the way I told you, vitu zile poa una take time kuzipata. You know, let's say I don't know which building to use. Any building in Nairobi that you know ni classy, you get. How long does it take for it to be up? You know, but when you go there, when nyamaza bwana, kitu mzuri na take time. Good things take time. You know, the same way tunapika kuku ya kienyeji iive vizuri, hiyo soup hadi unajilamba. Let me tell you one thing. Nyinyi, when you go cook kuku ya broiler, let me just go to the kuku itself. Mhonja, I can tell you the truth. Haupendi kuku ya broiler. Ukweli ama uongo?
Why are you speaking on my behalf?
No.
Let me tell you, hapo. You know what? It is a matter of hakuna kitu kama good things take time. Let me tell you, maybe if I want, I want.
Yes.
If I don't want, I don't want.
Let
Let us talk to me direct. Don't go through the bushes. Don't go through the corners.
Okay.
Unajua kuna watu wame mistakes na hii story ya kusema like kitu poa inakujaga na ina take time. Yeah. Uko na dem na udem mazee mmekuwa naye before you guys start living together. Kuna vitu mmekuwa mkishinda mnavyo avoid. Unaelewa? Ujue dem anakoga vipi tabia zake. Au hujakuwa na yeye time. Most of the time hujakuwa na yeye. Unaelewa? But unaona sisi broilers dem anaweza kuja kwa hata 1 week mkae na yeye. Hiyo 1 week umejua ni nini udem ni msafi, udem anajua kupika, udem anajua. Unaelewa?
Ni mang'aa kama mimi.
Kienyeji udem ni unapata tu na yeye hapo. Anaenda zake.
No, kienyeji we are taught well.
Listen to me first. But you guys can even use like 8 months of dating. 1 year. Unajua tuli date for long nini. Mnakuwa na so many testimonies. But mwisho wa siku alafu unasema hiyo kitu ili happen yenyewe ika happen. But those people mazee nakwambia tu ile ukweli. Ukiwafuata tu chini wamemazee bro, tell me about the marriage life. Anakwambia mazee udemo ni mchafu bro, sikujua. But udemo angekuwa naye 1 week, angekuwa anajua. Udemo anajua kupika. Udemo mazee kumbe akona roho mbaya. Kwa sababu haujakuwa na time poa na yeye. Most of the time ni 1 hour, acha nishie. But demo sisi mnasemaga demo akija kwako 1 week ama 1 month, mnasema tu hapa ni mavitu kuenda kukienda. Lakini for us men tunasoma udem. Hiyo 1 week imenitosha ni kule udem. Akishaishia anakula tu block kama si test yangu. But broiler utakulaje block? Kwa sababu anapata 5 minutes na 5 minutes unaona tu uzuri wake.
You see, Eddie, to add on what my friend has said.
Well, there's no Eddie here, but I believe you're talking about Ellie.
Tumpige.
No, my colleague. Okay. You know, we are like colleagues.
Jesus.
Side, yes, and Jesus. So you see, when it reaches time you want to settle down, you have a mindset you want to settle down. You don't want to play games. I'll meet her and then I'll be like, hey, this is what I want. She'll give me her view. But this one, she'll start taking corners. Finally, I'll end up giving up. When I give up, I look for another one. She'll be like, he played me. He didn't want. But when I approached her, I gave her what I wanted. I was like, I'm ready to settle this. But her, she'll be like, she'll start beating around the corners.
Okay, fine. Let's talk about what really.
One thing before we go. The broilers, akina Mhonja. Social keyboard warriors.
Yes.
I was in a toxic relationship. All men are dogs. Because of that 1 week, you start calling men dogs.
I was true. Listen, Ellie, I think you've had this experience with most people. Like, you can meet me in a club and we have a 1-night stand and we end up getting married and stay for 90+ years. Look at the story. Yes, Look at the stories of people who've stayed for long. They usually have the craziest story about
Where they
their
met.
meetup.
Yes.
But then you can meet this lady, the kienyeji, and then because she's been trained and she has a particular mentality, they've been trained for this guy to get you. Please don't dress in short dresses like muhonja, number one. Don't be too loud. I am loud, my friend. Don't be too loud. Speak softly. So this one, the kienyeji, is loud naturally, but because she wants to win you, she will doze kidogo. She loves short dresses, and then now when you marry her like this, now she puts on the short dresses that you hated. Now she becomes loud. The fact that you hated, but you see me, a broiler, I am loud from the word go. Take it as it is. What you see is what you get.
Yes.
So if you marry me, you know you're marrying a manga. I am a
Minute
manga.
one, you have an idea of who you are
Yes.
getting into.
Yes.
Muhonja,
This one can pretend for a whole year.
the dressing parts. You know, when you marry me and I'm a kienyeji woman, right? You marry me. When you married me, sikuwa navaa hizo nguo refu, right? Nilikuwa navaa zile nguo refu. Then when I get into marriage, I start wearing my main skirts.
Yes.
Sawa sawa? So hiyo tu navaa because I want to make my man happy. Ama ni aje? Yes,
Okay.
No.
Okay. I want us to make one another happy.
I'm just doing it for you.
Noreen, if you may.
Nilikupata kwa na nguo fupi.
Yes.
Nilikupata na
Ai,
hizo
mrefu na kapenda hizo magunia.
Hizo madera.
Mbona unabadilisha?
Hapana, umekuja ukaniambia baby, I want to see you wearing
Sija
like
kwambia.
Acha
Kiva
kuambia.
hivi, kiva hivi.
Allah,
Unanibamba.
why are
Okay,
you
fine,
speaking?
fine. Let's just agree. Kama ulipatikana ukivaa zile magunia za Pastor War,
Fine,
endelea
so,
nazo.
eh.
For now, let's talk about what makes baby happy. Kienyeji versus broiler. Why is it matters of sex are more sacred when it comes to that? Mbona, why are you having it when the lights are off?
You see,
We'll come back after the break.
no.
After the break. Let's take a break.
Some kids, it gets them, it feels like, oh, so it's me. So it seems I'm the problem. Then they start developing guilt consciousness on issues whereby if skills like labeling is addressed well, in case there's a problem with kids, if you have a house help, you have a parent, kindly separate the person from the problem. Address the problem, spare the person. Attack the problem, spare the person.
I came to Nairobi for the first time in my life after campus, you know, like after campo. Nikitembelea auntie yangu fulani here and there, but officially I came after campus. And one thing that I told myself deep down, nilijiambia huko ndani, I have never seen women. I have not been seeing women. The women are here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ladies in this set have decided to go head to head against each other. But the broilers seem to be giving the other team a hard time to defend themselves. Kwa sababu wamesema now we want to talk about the matters that most of you want to avoid. Sex. Why do you want to have sex when it's dark? Team Kenya.
Yes.
Yes.
No, it's because you don't want to see my facial expressions.
Why?
Why?
Unataka kusema you do
Really?
it when it's
So umesikia mpaka ring light tunaweka.
Let's allow Noreen to answer why.
No.
Why would you rather have your intimacy in darkness or probably when
weird places. Nyoka ikikupata.
katikati ya mahindi,
Nyoka
you know?
ikikuuma.
let me tell you, hapo katikati ya mahindi, unasikia? Unaguzwa huku na baby.
Chakula iko hapo.
Nini nyoka inakuguzia huku and you feel peace everywhere.
Hey.
Yes.
This is psychopath.
You're telling me you lazima kukue na ring light.
Bro, mimi ring light iko hapo. Usiniambia ati eka some music there to majirani. Azi mimi nataka jirani niongee bro. Kuna watu hii hapo. Because me I'm having my moment. Unaelewa? Wacha nipige hiyo kitu fresh. Ninaiona.
Yes.
Na si usiku, mchana.
Na si chafu hiyo kitu.
Na iko chafu nitakwambia sister ni aje. Lakini usiku bro utaona.
Disclaimer, those are his own words.
You see, Ellie, let me say, this was, I mean, I'm one person who believes in people being genuine. Sure. And if you are genuine, you have nothing to hide. Like I say, you are an open book, yeah? So for you to switch off the lights, it means maybe you have an infection down there. There's a smell down there. And you see, I am the best person you can speak to as a broiler. I'll not judge you. I'll be like, baby, sometimes it's because when you air your things like this, like that, they still have humidity. You know, I'll not judge you. But for kienyeji's, you'll start gossiping amongst yourself. Hey, this one. So for me, please, the lights have to be on.
No.
Godi, I learned another point before we go to.
You guys are attacking them too much.
Yeah.
Let's allow him.
Okay.
Let me tell you one thing. There's time for everything. And sex, because, okay, I accept I'm a Kenyejis and I have my principles, you know. I know this is something that is sacred, you know. Just like a prayer, you know, you don't have to shout for everyone to know that you are praying, you know. You can do things.
So the people that are speaking in tongues at the top of
Yeah,
their voices. How the broilers.
Broilers making noise, you know. And let me tell you, and our broilers wanajifanya wanapiga sijui kwa light. These are people at very young age wanakufa na blue pills because unajichocha mbona unajua nini ukikuja mimi alafu nakuja unalemea, but kienyeji anakuja kwambia ni aje sisi kaa ni moja tupige tulale, but unakuja unajichocha unataka 6 alafu unakuja unalemea unakufa. Wewe mtoto mdogo unakufa na blood pressure nini?
Si tumeelewana. Unajua nyinyi ndio mnataka hiyo yote ati for long.
The thing is, broiler mnachochana, unajua utapatana na Jemo. Mazee Mohonjo kikuja, mazee mpaka asubuhi. Nana hiyo nguvu yako na nguvu ya 2 minutes. Alafu anafika saa 6, the only thing atafanya ni kwenda chemist. Alafu anakula overdose. Before amaliza hata 2 minutes amekufa. Sisi niko tukejeji nikule moja na nilale.
Unajua?
So hapo ndio unaanza kuimba maybe nime overdose. Okay, great.
Okay, for me bro, let me tell you something. Unajua, and your man will agree with me. How do you feel? How do you feel them akwambia mazemi na dai? Baby mazemi nipe. Unafiliaje?
No.
Unafiliaje lakini it is always ni wewe ndo unajua Kenyeji na hoga hizo. Ako on hit lakini
mimi na dina Kenyeji. Pia mimi na dina Kenyeji neno. Pia sisi tuko na signs zetu. Unajua si lazima niende na mdomo nipe. Ataniguza na mbona najua
ati na nikilala usiniamshe.
Kwani jiji ni mabubu. Mimi nitakwambia nataka.
That's why you're a brother. Unaona kuna life span 2 weeks.
Mimi bora na enjoy.
Okay guys, let's just get the comments. Because sababu hapa I don't know what's happening. And you're watching this is my perspective and not mine literally, their perspective. And the program comes every 9:30 on Tuesday right here on the Arts in Heart of Visual. If you haven't subscribed, this is your moment to hit that subscription button. Meanwhile, ninaona hapa mtu ameshikilia comment section ni nani? Hussein Zena says, ndoa ni maelewano and we as vienyeji we do what our men want. Mchana we dress those long dresses, lakini kifikia jioni time ya mzee kurudi nyumbani, we look sexy all the way.
You make them happy.
She stays at home akingoja mzee.
And then Princess Ola says, Muhonja, I love you for free.
Oh, I love you, baby.
2 weeks.
I am mad.
Okay. One more coming here. Broilers hawawezangi hiyo kazi. In fact, that is up to you guys. You have to defend. In fact, wao hutumia wipes. Okay. Wao hutumia wipes kufanya hivyo na tunaosha huko chini vizuri sana sisi watu wa kienyeji. So
kwanza hao ndio waoshaji, wacha nikwambie. Let me tell you, listen. You know, one thing, it goes back to the struggle mentality. What is wrong with wipes? First of all, the wipes are alcohol free. The wipes are clean. So, you see, you guys are used to going to the green lodgings where the river is just by there. So when you finish, you just, you know, but for us here as broilers, I have to carry myself. I have my marashi, I have my roll-on, I have my wet wipes. And who told you wet wipes are only for that particular purpose? No, I can use the wet wipes to sanitize so that when we are in the business, you are safe and safe. Like you don't even know about wet wipes. You don't know. You bora mnapumua.
Let me tell you, Kenyeji is always team natural kamisitu. You know, and what happens is, you know, you broilers, unataka ku pretend because unataka sijui ku clean, sijui mnatumia mafuta gani, sijui wash nini. but that thing has to clean itself, and that's why hiyo ni secret kienyeji peke yake anajua. Unaona? So broiler unataka
wewe na pesa yako mzuri unaamka asubuhi ukaamua nitaenda kukimbizana na bwana kienyeji, unaweza kimbiza the whole day hata kushinda. Now you are tired. Kienyeji unatoa nguo anavaa. With my money. Unaenda tu pale chicken in.
I do not know you guys. I will allow now to go to Facebook and get the comments that are there. Matasio Kagwa, the African man, says, and unfortunately he wasn't able to join us tonight. Na wale wako neither kienyeji nor broiler, tunaweza pia comment. Huyu ni mse wa hybrid. Ama ni crossbreed. Crossbreed. Okay, Matasio, tupe crossbreed preference zako katika comment section. Edel kwa hiyo anasema wacha in darkness. I'm not used to exposing my nakedness. I'm not that star. Piga hii kitu mara moja hivi fiti, nipe dera yangu, nivae, nilale. I can never sleep naked.
Unakula bugu moja na kuku iko hapo. Kuku ni yako. You want to KFC, you bought your chicken. Kula tu kuku yako pole.
Kwa kimaliza unafunika mimi sikule pia.
No. Kwa upole. Unakula kuku yako
kwa kipole.
Unaenda huko unakunywa maji,
unapita hapo unaiona bado iko pale. Dakika 2.
Maliza hiyo kwa fridge tulia.
Okay, fine. Good enough. That is your perspective, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Let's just close the curtains. But before we do that, let's make some sense out of this discussion. Manze, kuna mtu hapa anatumanagea flow lakini ile kitu anatufanyia ni kienyeji.
Broiler weak mentality.
Kienyeji hajazoea simu, amezoea vichaka.
So, if we can call this thing to order, let's just try and make sense. Is it actually a bad idea to go and marry in the village, Muhonja?
No, it's not a bad idea. What we are trying to say is, we'd rather be real with each other, yes? At the end of the day, love wins, yeah? But this idea that broilers are not wife material, broilers are not husband material is the notion that we are trying to dispute. And we are trying to put it as simple as we have our plans. That's why when my brother here was saying our priorities are not right, who told you my priorities have to look exactly like yours? It means what I prioritize is my priority and your priority is your priority, and that is totally okay. So stop looking at mine. If I choose to party every weekend, it means I've been working from Monday to Friday, and now I have to tell my body, hey, Monja, man, pole. But you, because you're seeing those Instagram, like you said, you're seeing those Instagram photos of me partying, in your mind you think that is all I'm thinking about, you know? That is all I'm thinking. I have been working. I have been doing my things. Now, Najwa, the reason why I can't post what I've been doing is because you village people, you mutani loga. I can't, and Kiare will look for me. Yes. So let them just see me drinking. Yes. But Chinia ground, I'm doing everything right.
Just to add on what Monja is saying. Brothers, by the we fight a lot, by the ile ukweli. Ni ngumu sisi kurudisha go. By the end of the day, hata kama tunapiga sherehe tunafanya nini, tunafeel we belong here in this town. So but kienyeji akitoka ushago akikuja hapa akihaso akiona kumeshindikana, anajua bado niko na home. Mimi siwezi enda ushago, siwezi ishi hata kama ni rent itabidi natafuta plan. Una follow plan. Zizi. But this wacha nakwambia tu ile ukweli. Brothers wenyewe ukweli, they can't stay huko ushago. Na hiyo tu for that reason unapata we are always focused. Hata kama tunapiga sherehe tunapiga nini, but we always tunajaribu, we are trying our best at least kwa hiyo tao tusort bill zetu, tufanye nini, hata kama ni matala tufanye nini, but tutakaa tu hiyo tao na tutasurvive and we stay for long. Si
No,
broiler mentality. This is
You see, my fellow broiler amesema huko ushago aturudi. Umepiga job yako vizuri, umepata you are something. You can go buy shamba. Juja, Mala. That's within
Mahali hawata turoga.
ushago bana. You see, you are still living sio mbali na town. You see, but the point is unataka kujaribu kusema anafaa kujenga. But ukienda pale Kitengele umejenga. Si ni karibu na town. Huko hata ujui neighbor yako. You are living good.
Hiyo mentality ndio broiler ananga.
No.
Ai, tuko nayo.
Watu wamejenga huko ni
Bro, unajua gari naendesha?
Yes. Hebu mwambie.
Ama unaona tu kucha unafikiria kazi yangu ni kufanya nini?
Kwanza unafuata ndio wewe.
No,
Tuko na
Okay, sasa nasema hivi. Time ya corona tu ile kweli tu madhe. After corona ilituchapa. Wasi wangapi walirudi home? Walirudi. Venyeji walirudi home. Madhe life imenishinda mimi nimerudi home.
Wacha nikwambie.
yeah.
Yes, watu walirudi home, right? And let's say ni hao kienyeji walirudi nyumbani.
Sure.
I'm in Nairobi, I'm a kienyeji, but I'm having something going on in the village.
Yes.
Unaelewa? So, when things are so hard, nitaenda huko nilikuwa napanda mahindi yangu. Sinianze kuuzia watu hiyo ni do, and I have a lot of it kwa store.
So why do you have a problem with the broilers?
And let me tell you.
Broilers COVID ilituchapa, si ndio? Mkateseka depression.
Yeah, no. And the thing is no, let me tell you something. No, let me tell you something. Unasikia? Jemo. Mohonja. You broilers wenye mlibaki Nairobi, mlikuwa mnakula food kutoka wapi? Kila mtu ako country bus. Ametumia chakula kutoka village. Broiler. So you struggle and let us broiler, unasikia? Mlikuwa na pesa ya 2 weeks, so imeisha, mnaanza kuexpect pesa kutoka food kutoka village.
What is wrong with expecting? Unajua hata Yesu alikaa kwao mpaka akakuwa na 2000 years. What is wrong with that? Me by the way I call my mom.
That is Mohanja's Bible. That is Mohanja's Bible.
Their point is not making sense. When COVID came, sisi as broilers, when you are living in a 3-bedroom house, ukaona mambo ni mbaya, unajishukisha chini kidogo. But now them now wewe ukirudi chini hata 2 steps si mbaya, maji kianguka unaweza vile chotelea kidogo and then you start afresh. So ukikuwa 3-bedroom ushuke ukuja 1-bedroom utaanza kujibuild pole. That doesn't mean everything has been cut off. You see, there are some plans that have been suspended. Unarudi chini ile kidogo iko unajisustain unaanza kurudi juu. But now this one nyamaza. Huyu mwingine amehepa. You see something happened akahepa akaenda Ushago. Now from Ushago unafaa uanze kujipanga tena urudi Nairobi. Nairobi how many steps
Hapo sikia, point of correction. Hatuko tunapa Nairobi, tulikuwa tunaenda place to invest. You know, while we are here, we are looking for money as we invest uko home, unasikia? So that in a scenario kama COVID ikikuja, sio itaona place ya kwenda, so unaanza kudegrade kwenda kwa bed sitter na
nani amekwambia si hatuja invest
Na mbona unarudi chini?
kwa sababu
We might just want to talk about investments next week because clearly the broilers are trying to find their way into the kienyeji and kienyeji wamekataa kushindwa, so they are using tactics za gorilla. Anyway, it's been great having this conversation, and we can continue these conversations in the comment section. Remember to subscribe, share, and invite your friends and family to be part of the conversation where we do only authentic conversation. On Thursday, we bring you more stories right here on Art in Heart from 9:30 p.m. East African time. That is 7:30 p.m. Central European time. See you on Friday with one and only awesome that guy, alongside one and only Sonny Gishero. Kwa sasa, tuanzie left side corner, tuambie wewe ni nani na to pay your final remarks.
Ladies and gentlemen, they call me Eugene Kienyeji. I was not welcome to the niliambiwa nimaliza. Sikuwa nimemaliza. I said Eugene Kienyeji Destroyer.
you're done?
Yes, I'm done.
Mohonja, I'm a broiler by choice, and anyone who's looking to marry or do anything, go for broiler. At least you know shock absorbers, you will learn them and learn how to control them. This kienyeji, they will hide, and when they start showing their true colors, asha kuzaliwa watoto 10, so you can't even leave. Now you are trapped. Is Jesus ni Yesu?
With 2,000 years.
With two, yes. Yeah, he's Jesus. Hey.
Wasonga?
Wasonga. My advice to wasambao uko tayari unataka kuoa. Ukitaka kuoa na unataka feel like uko ready, don't waste your time. Go for that broiler. At least 2 months down the line mwenyewe wase mko mbele. Wacha wase wa kienyeji waanze kudate for 2 years.
My name is Norina Mbata, and thank you so much for you guys joining us. And my parting shot is kienyeji, sisi ndio tuko. And whatever happens, we are the hardcores. We are the people who can always fight until the last drop of our blood. So sikufe moyo, tuko na we will fight. Until next time. See you.
Godwin Kienyeji chairman. So this is the thing. On a serious though, Kienyeji is the mindset. Is not the physical appearance of a person. So it's the mindset that what you're trying to propagate here is a mindset yenye unaweza fikiria what the future holds and not just to think about today. And that's what the Kienyeji are here to portray. It doesn't mean if you're a Kienyeji, you don't have to stay in the city. You can stay in the city, but if you have the right mindset, you know what to do, you'll invest back home. So don't have a mindset yenye nimekuja Nairobi, so whatever happens takufio, and you have no fallback plan. Sawa. So let's not take it as kama Kienyeji ni mtu hajijui, ni mtu anajitambua, but just to know how to prioritize. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. That is their perspective, and we bring this program every single Tuesday. As we conclude, I just want to say one thing. Before you build a house, you got to build the foundation. So as you pick your Kienyeji or broiler, what is the foundation? My name is Likuyani Eli, and this is my perspective. Good night. God bless you. It's
I came to Nairobi for the first time in my life after campus, after campo. Nikitembelea aunti yangu fulani here and there, but officially I came after campus. And one thing that I told myself deep down, nilijiambia huko ndani, I have never seen women. I have not been seeing women. The women are here.